Good morning, everyone. I'm Trace Buchek, and I'm honored to be the publicity chairman for the 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade. On behalf of the Texas Cavaliers, I want to thank the Rise Recovery Board of Directors, management, and the amazing staff for allowing us to host today's press conference at this incredible facility. Today, we will reveal the 2023 River Parade theme, official River Parade Fiesta medal, announce our 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade charitable honoree, and our Grand Marshal. But first, I'd like to recognize the leader of our organization, Scott Christie, the commander of the Texas Cavaliers, for his many years of dedicated service. Scott, please raise your hand. I would also like to recognize Jeff Bailey, the president of the Texas Cavaliers Charitable Foundation. Jeff, would you please raise your hand? Last but not least, I would like to recognize King Antonio the 100, Clyde Johnson the 4th. Clyde will now give us some background on the Texas Cavaliers.
Thank you, Trace. Appreciate it. I am honored to be here today for these announcements and to be here in Rise Recovery. What a great facility we're at. But it would not be without the 600 volunteers of the Texas Cavaliers that work tirelessly to give back to children's charities in Bexar County. During the pandemic, we gave away $3.1 million to educate, feed, clothe, shelter, and heal children. The Texas Cavaliers were established in 1926, primarily to celebrate the fallen heroes of the Battle of the Alamo. And at the time when the automobile was becoming in vogue, to celebrate horsemanship. In addition, to foster relationships with the military as we're in Military City, USA. In 1989, we expanded our mission. And we created the Texas Cavalier Charitable Foundation. Since its inception, we've given away $13 million to organizations that benefit children of San Antonio. Now, that's a lot of Viva. Thank you again to Rise Recovery this morning for hosting this event. Thank you.
Thank you, King Antonio. It's time to introduce you to the 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade Marshal. Please welcome Greg C.
Thank you, Trace. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I am Greg C. and I have the honor and privilege of being this year's parade marshal. On Monday, April 24th, we will celebrate the 78th Texas Cavalier River Parade. Throughout the year, our membership, especially our first and second year guys, work tirelessly to sell each seat, works to find community partners to sponsor and underwrite the parade, especially our three important programs, the children's program, the military program, and first responders programs. These sponsorships make it possible to fund local charities that make a difference in the everyday lives of children. I'm excited to announce that the theme of the 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade is Fantastic Voyages. Since the beginning of time, we've been exploring, discovering, and voyaging. From discovering new worlds here on Earth and in the depths of space, to reaching remarkable new frontiers in science and technology. The fantastic voyages of these brave explorers have expanded our universe and radically changed the essence of our lives. This Fantastic Voyages theme will be woven into the 50+ professionally decorated floats featuring local community groups, many of our selected children's charities, celebrities, and local officials. Well, of course, it isn't an official Fiesta event without an official Fiesta medal. So Jonathan Deere, our Vice Marshal, is going to help me unveil this year's medal. Please do. Medals are now available on our website for pre-order. Proceeds go to fund parade operations and the Texas Cavaliers Charitable Foundation. 2023 River Parade tickets are available online at texascavaliers.org or by calling 22-RIVER. It takes thousands of man-hours to plan and execute the River Parade. With us today are many Cavaliers representing our membership who make the River Parade a reality. There are two specifically that are vital to the success of the 2023 parade. The first is River Parade Vice Marshal Jonathan Deere, who just helped us. Jonathan, will you wave your hat? The second is River Parade Operations Officer Trace Steves. Trace, will you give us a wave? Thank you, Jonathan and Trace, and to all of our membership that worked to make this an amazing parade. One more thing a parade needs is a great grand marshal, especially one that will fit a theme such as this. So I am proud and honored to announce our 2023 Grand Marshal of the Texas Cavaliers River Parade is none other than Brigadier General Charles M. Duke Jr., lunar module pilot of Apollo 16. In 1966, Charlie was selected to NASA's group of astronauts, and in 1969, he was a member of the astronaut support crew for Apollo 10. That same year, he also served as Capcom for Apollo 11. For those of you that don't know what that is, Charlie was the voice of mission control when Neil Armstrong first landed on the moon. He was the one speaking back to him. And if you want to address what you said back to him, you're more than welcome to do that. Charlie served as the lunar module pilot on Apollo 16, and on April 21st, 1972, he became the 10th and youngest person to ever walk on the moon. Charlie and his wife Dottie are with us here today. I want to thank them so much for being here to help us kick off this year's River Parade. I'd now like to invite Charlie to the podium to say a few words on being selected as the Grand Marshal, and I also have your official Grand Marshal sash for you. So we will attempt to put that on once again.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. What a great honor for me to receive the opportunity to be the Grand Marshal for 2023. I want to thank all the Cavaliers for this honor. I don't know how you arrive at who gets it, but anyway, I get it this year, next year, and I'm delighted for that. And it's just a real pleasure. We moved to, when I left NASA in 1976, we moved to the area and settled in New Braunfels, where we still live. One of the first families we met was Greg's parents in there. And so we became good friends to the seas, and many other people. My son lives here in San Antonio now with his family. And so we're deep roots here, actually. Azar here somewhere, but anyway, his dad was, there you are. His dad was a good friend too, when we first came here, and his grandfather. Well, I could go on and on about our relationships here. One of the things that surprised me, I was picked for 2023, and almost next door neighbor was your parade marshal this year, Randy Rogers. So it was really, maybe it was a magnet on our neighborhood up there for grand marshals. I don't know. Anyway, Apollo 16 was really a fantastic experience, and being involved with all of the 12 missions to the moon, 9 missions to the moon, 12 missions total on Apollo, and then to be one of the moonwalkers was really tremendous. There were, let's see, I was number 10, and I was I've always been introduced as the youngest man that walked on the moon. Well, I'm 87, and I'm still the youngest man that walked. So I think I'm going to be able to give that title away soon, for Artemis is about to go. this, this organization really does a tremendous job of supporting the community and the kids in the community and helping out in so many ways. And so I want to congratulate you. The challenge is that we had an Apollo continue on, I see, and back to the moon with Artemis and eventually on to Mars. And we need to keep charging ahead, if you will. Is that the right word? My dad was born in 1907, 3 years after the Wright brothers. 4 years, but yeah. Anyway, he from his life, he saw the experiences of the first flight all the way through Apollo to walking on the moon. And he grew up very simple, no college degree, but a businessman and successful. And but he could not believe that his son, till the day he died, he could not believe that I walked on the moon. And so it was something. But I look back now, and my boys, Tom and Charles, they didn't think it was any big deal. And we were living in a neighborhood. Our next door neighbor was Bill Anders. Then Neil Armstrong was a block behind us. 2 other astronauts right behind us. John Young, my commander, Frank Borman, John. Let's see, I'm trying to think of now. Well, anyway, there was a lot more astronauts in town. And anyway, the whole neighborhood was going to the moon, is the point. So they accepted that challenge. And the challenge of the mountains we climb, we take our descendants and our children and grandchildren with us, and they can see that next mountain out there. So we need to challenge them to work hard, stay focused, and set your eye on a goal. Neither one of my boys became astronauts, though the youngest tried, but I talked him out of it because there was some problems in the space program and those things. Anyway, I don't want to continue, but just the challenge that we have and your organization that will provide the funds so that other kids that don't have, other people that don't have, like these young kids here, that might not have an opportunity unless they get a good kickstart and we send them on their way. So I'm honored and excited about the upcoming events that we have planned this year at Fiesta, and I look forward to being your Grand Marshal and representing your organization as a faithful servant. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie. Very well said. Each year we choose one of our selected charities to be our charitable honoree, an honor that includes additional promotion and a substantial financial gift. It's with great excitement and pride that I can announce the 2023 Texas Cavalier River Parade charitable honoree is Rise Recovery. Rise Recovery helps teens, young adults, and families overcome the effects of drugs and alcohol. Rise partners with the community in education and prevention, all at no cost to the entire family. You actually heard that right, at no cost to anyone they help. All the services here are free. Rise also operates Rise Inspire Academy, which is next door, which is the only recovery campus in Bexar County. Rise has been serving our community for over 45 years and continues to make a positive impact in all areas. And off script, I can tell you that Rise has touched my family in a way and has helped save the lives of some people that I know very well. The impact of Rise cannot be told more clearly than from its CEO, Evita Morin. Evita, it's an honor to have you here, so please come forward to make some comments.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I believe that the greatest voyage a person can take is the voyage of recovery. For many youth, that recovery is from drugs and alcohol. Yesterday, at the Charlie Naylor Recovery Campus that we are in today, we lit a candle for our namesake, Charlie. On November 9th, 6 years ago, that boy, Charlie, fatally overdosed on opiates. He, like so many young people, lost his way due to drugs and alcohol. The journey for help is hard. Stigma keeps mothers and fathers quiet about their family struggles. Resources to address substance use for minors is rare and few. But today, we celebrate Charlie's name because of people like Charlie's mother, Susan Naylor, and people like the Cavaliers. Heroes who say enough is enough. Our children deserve recovery too. You are part of our journey, and that makes this safe space possible. By supporting Rise Recovery, you're ensuring that San Antonio has a place like no other. Our community's first ever recovery campus for youth and families in San Antonio's first and only recovery high school. I can't say that I've ever walked on the moon, but in the same spirit of going further, trying harder and getting better, this place where we currently stand is a new frontier for children in San Antonio. We are overwhelmed with gratitude for this honor by the Cavaliers, and our youth and families will be blessed by this honor. Thank you for your love for all children, especially the often forgotten ones. Everyone deserves a chance to reach recovery. Every child deserves an opportunity to meet their full potential. Thank you. And thanks to you, thousands of children will. Thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Cortez, a father who knows that all too well.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pete Cortez, and I'm excited and thrilled to be here. I'm going to be a bit transparent and speak about my journey, speak about why I'm here and things that led me to be here. My loved one happened about 2.5 years ago, started having issues with drugs. And I have always been a very successful man at everything I do. And for the first time, I was outmaneuvered by this disease. My wife and I, we struggled with it. We were actually baffled on how to deal with this disease. However, we found Rise, and we found Rise through my loved one. And when we first came here, we started realizing that I came here and I handed my child to Rise and say, you need to fix my kid, right? And I'm just gonna sit back and relax. About within 3 to 4 meetings, I realized that this program was really for me because I had an addiction, okay? And my addiction was trying to control my loved one's behavior. And real soon that I realized that I was powerless over my loved one's behavior. And that was very humbling. One thing that Rise has done for me has provided a program that I can follow. My wife and I, we bought into the program. We were actually fractured. So I am excited to be here. It's been over a year now. My loved one attends RIA, Rise Inspire Academy. However, one thing that I have learned from this program is self-care. And self-care is the key to this program. And it's really interesting to hear what Fantastic Voyages is, because out of our program, we have 12 steps. And the 12 steps, and I will borrow this here, I'll bring it up here on my screen. It speaks about carrying the message. And it says step 12 speaks about that I should then carry this message to other people. The challenge. And I have to say, my friends, my new friends, that this program has been tectonic in my life, in our lives, okay? It was crazy town for a while. Police coming over the house, okay? Truly powerless, okay? I've learned now that I am excited to see what's in the future, okay? I also have noticed that a big change in my loved one, because she started seeing the change in me. When I started cleaning my side of the street, and that she saw me work in my program, okay? Then she started realizing. Okay? So you are part of that 12 step. Thank you very much. Before I close, I'd like you to introduce you to my loved one, Mercy.
Well, we're about to wrap this up, but I would be remiss if I did not thank my beautiful wife, Ann, who is here. Without her love and support, none of this would be possible. So thank you for being here, of course. Well, everyone, we're looking forward to announcing the results of the charitable campaign and having a fantastic 2023 River Parade. Thank you all for being here today. Everybody from Rise, all of our guys for being here. Remember, River Parade tickets will be on sale starting in December. Medals are on sale right now on our website. And this concludes our ceremony. So, Viva Fiesta!
That's cool.